Hey everyone, today we're diving into a quirky tale of love and lost souls. But first, let's not forget my drink. But John, avoiding chatter, swaggered into the bar. Anne lit up like a kid seeing him. He started introducing all the lovely ladies around, but little did he know, Anna sneaked in to put a stop to John's crazy antics. Fuming, Anna aimed to teach John a lesson, while John's dodges resembled funky dance steps. She thought John had moved on from his past pain, but there he was, passionately talking to thin air. Anna, being sharp-eyed, jumped on him for a drink and occasionally slapped him in the face, leaving everyone dumbfounded. Her antics made Alan's friends yell at John, who stumbled out amidst a flurry of bold claims. He had thought he had successfully shaken Anna off, but the moment he sat down on a park bench, she magically appeared again, exactly like an unexpected and uninvited guest. He was fuming, while Anna seemed to have plunged into a whirlpool of sorrow without him noticing. Little did she know, she had turned into a half-human, half-ghostly figure, and the worst part, only John could see her. Before this, she felt like time tossed her into the corner of oblivion, wandering alone amidst shadows and light. Seeing sad Anna made John's heart melt like a piece of chocolate in the sun. The next morning, John started hunting for Anna's whereabouts, but the neighbours were as clueless as if they had just downed a potion of oblivion. 5 households shook their heads, only knowing she was as elusive as Bruce Lee during work hours. They opted for a home crisis meeting, but little did they know, John just locked his keys inside. Anna, calm and collected, guided him like a coach to the spare key under the fire extinguisher. In the kitchen, they stumbled upon a dry cleaning receipt, and off they went like detectives on the case. The shop owner mentioned Anna was a cheerful gal, but it seemed she had a love-hate relationship with loneliness. Before leaving, John wanted to grab Anna's coat, but the 3-month-old Bill nearly knocked him off his feet with laughter. The owner thought it was unclaimed and donated it to the homeless shelter as a surprising gift indeed. They aimlessly wandered the streets, as if embarking on a treasure hunt for Anna. Passing a fancy restaurant, Anna suddenly remembered something and whooped with glee. This was the place she had always wanted to visit, like a dream finally come true. Just as Anna was about to leave, a guy collapsed, giving her a fright that felt like a scene from a horror movie. With Anna's guidance, John quickly diagnosed the problem and miraculously saved the guy. Clearly, they were meant to be. Anna realized she might just be a white angel with a medical license, feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. In no time, her memory began to resurface. She was the attending physician, spinning like a top all day. But dating? She was way too much of a workaholic for that. Her mentor, for some reason, particularly wanted to confirm John's relationship with Anna, which added a certain degree of complexity to the situation. So, John reluctantly claimed to be Anna's boyfriend, and just like that, her heart was mysteriously stirred awake. Guided by some mystical force, she bravely stepped into the room, only to find it was her lying. Anna realized she was in a state of coma, while John quickly followed her into the room. Staring at her own body, Anna was overwhelmed, thinking, and still alive like an out-of-body experience. But as a doctor, she also knew that her time might be short, and that was just heartbreaking. John suggested Anna try to get back into her body, but that felt like a wild adventure. Yet, no matter how hard she tried, her soul and body remained as parallel lines. Seeing Anna's confusion, John suggested she turn around, only to gently grasp her hand. Anna felt a warmth, leaving John convinced that there must be a way. However, at that very moment, Anna's mentor suddenly burst in, urgently urging her to leave, and this time around, Anna didn't choose to cling to John again. They had grown used to each other's presence, and now when it came to separating, there was a tinge of sadness in the air. Anna wandered through the hospital like a ghost, but not a soul could sense her presence. Not that anyone noticed her behind her. One of her subordinates had replaced her. That person was too busy goofing off to notice she was in a coma, which frustrated Anna to no end. She ran into her sister in the hospital lobby, which brought her some relief, but everything felt incredibly surreal. Her sister came to visit with the kids, and Anna felt like she had crossed into another dimension. But the worst part was that Anna noticed her body was falling apart, like a tragic scene from a movie. Anna's sister wouldn't let her give up, while the doctors kept explaining, making Anna feel like a hot potato. Staring down the doctor's endless chatter, her sister resolutely refused to accept it, hoping for a miracle to appear. She believed Anna was right there with her, while John returned to the apartment, feeling like everything had lost its spark. He craved snacks but opted for a fried egg, finding comfort in his empty apartment. If you enjoyed this whimsical tale, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me on my ghostly adventures.